Hey Year 9, video number 2. Hopefully you managed to find it okay and you have got those 12 answers in and pressed next on the Microsoft form. So you should see that we're moving on to an additional task. Before we do that, I'm going to give you the green pen answers for all of the do now questions. So if you just want to make sure you've got them written down, you can pause the video now and get them written what you thought the answers was before the green pen comes out. But you will need these answers for the rest of the lesson. So make sure you've got a green pen and you've got the correct answers so that it helps you with the next parts of the lesson. Here are the answers. So the melody is the tune of the music, and you would describe it as conjunct or disjunct. Dynamics is the volume of the music, forte or piano. I'll accept answers like fortissimo, pianissimo, mezzo forte, mezzo piano, etc. The tonality is the key of the music, major or minor. I'll also give you the marks if you went with atonal or modal, but we might not have got onto them yet, so don't worry if you don't know what they mean. The speed of the music, allegro or adagio, fast or slow. I'd accept presto. I'd accept moderato. I'd accept lento. Whichever ones you've used, you'll know if they're correct. Articulation, the answer to question 5, how the instruments are played. We'd then describe them as staccato or legato. And texture is the number of musical ideas being played at the same time. So we're looking at monophonic, one musical idea, polyphonic, many musical ideas, or you could have had homophonic, the same musical idea. Make sure you've got those green penned and that you're ready for the rest of the lesson with all of that knowledge. I'm going to move on now and show you what we're going to be doing for the summer term. So we are going to be focusing, I'm just going to move my video again so you can see it all. We're going to be focusing on music from the Western classical tradition, which encompasses the time frame of the year 476, which was a very long time ago, all the way through to the year 2000. We're not actually going to look at all of that. We're going to focus on 1750 onwards, so we can cross out all of that stuff, and we're going to focus on the classical era, the romantic era, the modern era, and the postmodern era. For today, we're just looking at the classical period. The classical period was from 1750 to 1820. And before we move on with anything else in the lesson, I'm going to ask you to use the next page of the Microsoft form to write your initial thoughts about music from the classical era. And you're going to do that by listening to this piece. So this is Eine kleine Nachtmusik by Mozart, who's a very famous composer from this era. I've set you some specific questions in section 2 of the Microsoft form. If you need to have a little look at where I find this audio extract, we're going to go into our team, in Files, in Class Materials for today's date, and it'll be in Audio Extracts. You will just need to click on Eine kleine Nachtmusik Mozart MP3, click play, and you'll be able to listen to it. Answer section 2 of the form, and then join me for video 3. Bye!